I've come to notice there's no videos really, unless somebody has posted one recently, of someone doing an exhaust manifold gasket on this car. What is a 2013 Dodge Avenger with the 2.4 dual overhead cam 4-cylinder. What is a pain in the butt, I've come to see. Now, first thing is getting the cover off of the exhaust manifold, what's in the back of the motor. There's one bolt here, one here, and two down below where it bolts. There are four 10mm bolts. If you're not careful, you'll end up with this problem and break one off. Now, on this exhaust manifold, the first bolt I'm going to go for are, I have this one here. I can go through this bracket for your cover. This is your cover bracket right here. One of them. There's two top ones and the bottom ones where the bolt broke off in for that one bolt. Now, this bolt here and the bolt on the opposite side are two 13mm. So I'm going to go ahead and take them out first. I got the two first 13mm bolts out. There's two bolts, 13mm bolts, that go through this piece right here. There's one on top and one underneath. Okay, there's that one. And this one here is the same size as the other ones. There it is, boom, 13mm. Okay, 13. But now you come to the side right here, up top corner, there is a 14mm nut. Okay, 14mm nut right there. Okay, that comes off. And then there's one on the opposite side, over here, in the same spot. Okay, complete opposite top corner. There we are. So now we got both 14mm nuts. Remember, all the bolts so far are 13. We got 14mm bolt up in this corner, 14mm bolt up in this corner. That's so far. Under the 14mm nut, another 13mm bolt. All the bolts same size so far. So right underneath 14mm nut, there's a bolt. An important thing I'd like to show you, that I brought under the car, is to get this manifold to split from the back of the motor. You're either going to have to take off those three bolts for the exhaust flange, or you just take off these two bolts right here, 16mm bolts that come off. You're gonna need a wrench or something, or some kind of adjustable wrench to get them out, and that bracket there will release this manifold where it will come loose. And then you're gonna have to also take the, as you see, I have taken my exhaust down on the ground, took all the rubber mounts off, and then that will allow you to slide the whole manifold back so you can get to the gasket and do the job correctly. As you see, after I took them last two bolts out on the bottom of that metal bracket arm, I was able to pull the manifold back And I should be able to reach in there. Yep. And pull out my old gasket. So you got these 5 across the top of the exhaust manifold here. Okay. And then you got these 3 bolts across the bottom of it. And you know, that sums it up. You got, this is what your new manifold will look like. Now they did come with 2 types, so if you have my type, this is what it will look like. You'll have the metal gasket. I'm going to try using copper spray to make it seal up this time. You know, I'm hoping to go with a racing header of some sort soon. And then don't, so you got those. And then don't forget to take that bracket loose. And your rubber exhaust hangers need to come off so you're able to slide the manifold back off the motor.